Okay, here we go again. What's he on about? Well, it's about the third or the fifth time that I'm going to record this video, but let's hope I've got it right this time. Okay, so what we're going to do? Well, we're going to make our first map for our game type. So what we're going to do is, I don't like using these. I get all a bit messed up. So I'm going to make a blank map. And in the blank map, we are going to, let's see, environments. Now, I'm just wanting a material at the moment. That's the one I want. Because I need to make a floor. Okay, to make a floor, we just right click on the brush's cube. Go to 0, 4, 8 on the X. And 2, 0, 4, 8 on the Y. Go build, which it already has. And hopefully with that selected, if I go on to CSG add, e.g. add a brush, no, it still didn't work. Very strange. Anyway, to get around that, right click on the brush on the surface, all surfaces, and apply material. There we go. Happy. Do we need that now? No. Alright, what do we need next? Don't forget, I'm making a very simple map here. Very quickly. Now, add an actor, add a light, zip that up. Not really too bothered where it is. I'm going to convert that into a skylight, and then I'm going to add a player start. Now zoom out a bit here, get this onto big, so put that about there, Alt, put that there. I'm just making copies of these using the Alt key and moving. I'm not here to teach you how to make a map. There's plenty of other videos for that. Alright, that's that done. That's our map made. That's all I'm going to do. But let's very quickly. No, stop. Stop. Oh, dear. Thank you. What mistake have I made? Very simple. Is that I haven't made a light importance volume. So what do we do for that? Let's go on to brushes. Go 2, 0, 4, 8. And go yes, okay. Now if I get this, no, I didn't want that. I want the brush selected. Get the brush selected, just move that up there. Get this all sort of lined up so it's got everything in there. Then go into over here onto volumes, right click, light importance volume. Okay, done that, and now I can build my map. Now this might take a minute or two, because as you can see, job's a good one. Right, play in editor. Right, you go, hang on a minute. Where's all my bits and pieces? Where's my gun? Right, I'm just going to type, open the command console, which is the tilde button, which is the one above caps lock. Okay, behind you. We still don't see anything. Oh, what have we forgot? Well, at the moment, it's using the default game type. Now, how do you find a default game type? Well, let's go into the configs, game, and straight away at the top, engine game info, default game is UDK base simple game. So what does that give us? Not a lot. So what we've got to do is go back into our game. See how did them? Oh yeah. I'm just getting a little bit confused here, and not a problem. Right, what we have to do now is set our game type for this map. Okay, so we go into View, World Properties. It's over there for some reason. I normally have it over here. Right, don't worry about rendering. The bit that you need to deal with, don't forget this is all just the very basics. I'm not going to get into anything complicated at all. Is the game type. Now at the moment, default game type, as it says there, it'll use what's in the any settings, which was simple game, which doesn't give us anything. Alright, so what we're going to do is click on there, go for DC Game Death. Now here, read the tooltips. If it doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry, you'll learn. Alright, now in each game, in each map, you can actually support multiple game types. This is what to do with the deathmatch games, because it also supports the team deathmatch. But we've only got one at the moment, but we're still going to add it. Click on the green cross, add a new item. DC Game Death, smashing. Now, even if we played it at this moment in time, right, you might get the DC Game Death game type, but game type for pie. Well, I don't see any pies around here. Definitely not any jock pies, that's for certain. But what pie means is play in editor. That's what we did just now when we hit that button up there. Yeah. So what we're going to do is set our game type to that as well, to make sure we've got everything set correctly. Now if you're doing a team game and you just want to go in and check things out without getting a load of bots coming at you and blasting you to bits, you just set it to your sort of like single player game, if you know what I mean, death type, because then you won't get anything else spawned. So straight away do that. In we go. There we go. We have got our assault rifle. Now if I open the console again, little trick here, press the up and down button. That brings up the recent commands. So press return, and there we've got our lovely little robot that everybody loves. Okay, so that works in there. Smashing. What haven't we done yet? We haven't saved it. So what we're going to do is save as. Now here's the maps that I've worked on earlier. We don't want to deal with any of these. Now what do we want? Well, we're going to call it Dav, no, big letters, capitals, yes, I know, I am semi-educated, and hyphen. Some people call it a minus, but I call it a hyphen, because we're not in maths. And let's call this corp test. Okay, save it as that. And we're happy. Are we? Well, let's go and see. Yeah? So we'll close all this down, close all that down, get rid of that, and start the game up. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is to show you the mistakes. Okay? I know I've boo-booed, but we're just going to go into instant action, game mode, Dav Corp, map, and it does come up. Strange, because it didn't the last time. But we haven't got an image, so that's okay. And we'll go start game. Now this is one of the weird and wonderful things, because sometimes it'll pick it up. See, it's saying deck there. Now why is it saying deck? It shouldn't be loading deck, should it? No. Get out. Now you've got to be very careful here. Right, instant action. Game mode. PC, make sure we've got the right game mode. Map, Corp test, name down here, Corp test, settings, no settings. Just make sure we've still got that. Start game. This time we've started. There we go, getting a lot quicker.
Play.
And we're going to get that. Okay. Because those bots are too good. Now let me get out of here. Now I say sometimes that does happen, it does show. It shouldn't. Trust me, that's why I keep changing the names. So let's go in here and we'll show you basically what you need to do. Okay, it's annoying when things don't work one way one time and work another way the next time. So what do we need to do? No, I'm in the wrong INI file. Default game. Alright, let's go down to the bottom. That's the one that I was playing with earlier, and obviously that map doesn't exist anymore. Now what we have to do here, which I haven't corrected because I was testing and messing up, is first thing we've got to do is give the map a INI entry. Okay, so what we're going to come on, let's get a grip of this. What we do is we go up to the UT3 maps, just copy and paste down here, and then change the names. Get that open again, and what we'll do is go into content, maps, Corp test, copy, and paste that in there. Paste, and the map name, paste. Okay, now that will actually give us the map pip for the deck, but we'll deal with that at another time. Right, let's just have another quick go. Right, default game. What else was the one? While we're here, very quickly, go into edit, search, and we want to search for Res X. Can't be found. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, don't panic, Mr. Mannering. If you don't know what I'm on about, don't worry. One of the little things I want to show you at this moment, go into UDK game, search, type in ResX. Why is that not? I'm going to go search manually. I'm sure it's in this one. It's in this one. Nope. UDK engine. Search. ResX. Found it. Alright. These are settings, system settings that are loaded not from the default engine. Some are from the default engine INI file, but there are also ones that are in the base INI file, base engine INI file. So what I'm just going to do is very quickly change that, which gives me 800 by 600, and we'll just save that instead of me having a super wide screen thing. Okay. Now just start the game up and see what comes up. See, nice and small now. Reacts a bit better. Def game, Corp test. Well, hang on. We got nothing there that says anything at all. But we do now get the map, get the picture. Okay. Settings, still nothing. Right, how do we fix that? Well, very quickly, what we do is go back to your default game ini file. Go all the way down to the bottom. Now we've changed this is why everything shows up, because we changed the prefixes for our game type to read DAV. Okay, that's the prefix for the map, and we changed the option set to read DAV. You might think, well, what's he on about, option sets? Now if we go up here, I'll find them in a minute. Here we go, death map options. Don't forget default game ini. Now if you read this, bot skill DM, numbers of bots DM, versus bots DM, goal score DM. Does that ring a bell? Yeah, that's those little options you get when you're doing the map settings. So what we're just going to do here is copy paste. Go DAV, now big letters, capitals. So copy. Now I say big letters because not everybody, copy paste, paste that in there, which is Control V in there. Not everybody who listens to my videos or watches my videos is actually a native English speaker, which means that when I say capitals, they'll probably think of places like London, Berlin, Washington, and go, what's he on about? But capitals is big letters. Okay, just in case you didn't know. Right, we've basically added all these in here. Now, for all yous out there that are watching this, bot team DM does not work. Okay, I'll put it in there. If anybody wishes to find out how to get it to work, I'd appreciate it lots. Okay, so let's just go save, close that down, start the game. So here we go, nice and small. Yeah, instant action, game mode, DC game, map, court test, settings. Yay, we've got them all there. Bot skill, novice. Okay, go back, start the game. There we go, straight in there.
Play.
Yeah, I got that. Okay. So that's how you get all that in. Alright, and what we'll do in a future... don't stop it. Oh dear. Stop that. I'll probably get an error message now. Anyway. Right, that's enough for the moment. In the next video I'm going to be looking at actually packaging our basic game. Okay? Or... oh no, I'll do the images and show you how to do that. Okay, so I'll see you soon.